Welcome to the Peace Officer Basic Communicable Diseases class. My name is Misty Clevenger and I'm a staff instructor here at the Wyoming Law Enforcement Academy. Regarding communicable diseases, we need to open our eyes up concerning the dangers that are out there. There's more to risk than just your health. You are risking the health of your family, friends, and coworkers. We jeopardize a lot of things working in law enforcement: our life, finances, reputation, but we forget about how being exposed to those silent killers can devastate our lives just as well. You can be the best in firearms, custody and control, EVO, academics, but none of that will matter if you forget to take the precautions necessary to protect yourself and your family from disease. This class is about officer survival. In the independent learning material and class objectives, we're going to cover areas such as who is covered by OSHA standards, what training and information is required by your department, does Wyoming have a state-approved plan, what are some preventative measures, what do you do if you have an exposure, and the common modes of transmission of bloodborne pathogens for first responders. First, let's talk about who is covered. You. The standard applies to every employer with one or more employees who can be expected to come into contact with blood or other specific bodily fluids in carrying out or performing their duties. The standard requires the employer to prepare a written exposure control plan. The control plan must be accessible to employees and must be updated annually. What training and information is required? First, regarding information. General explanations of modes of transmission, symptoms, epidemiology, warning signs, and procedure to follow if exposure occurs. For training, comprehensive information on bloodborne pathogens, OSHA standard, and the employer's exposure control plan. Does Wyoming have a plan? Yes. Who's covered? All private and public sector employees are covered. As far as preventative measures, remember to treat all human fluids as if they are infected. Remember to wear proper protective equipment, PPE, and get a hepatitis B vaccine. What do you do if you are exposed? First, report exposure to your supervisor. See a healthcare provider within 1 hour of exposure, and remember to provide all proper documentation.